Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is Sandeep. I hope you guys are doing great. So in today's video we are diving into the world of math functions in Python, a must know for anyone working with numbers. We are going to cover essential math operations that will supercharge your programming skills with some real world examples to show you their real power. Alright, so what are math functions? Math functions in Python are tools that allow us to perform various mathematical operations, whether you are dealing with basic arithmetic, trigonometry, or advanced calculations. Python's math module has got you covered. Alright, so the very first option we are going to look at, which is abs, not the 6 packs or 8 packs abs, Python's abs. Alright, so what it does, so abs function returns the absolute value of a number, essentially its distance from 0. Let's look at that in action. So abs, okay, let me get a number, let's say 25, pick a random number, then give it a variable, absolute value. I'm going to use the abs function, then pass the value to this number, slow down, number, print absolute num value. Okay, so we'll be getting the number printed out on the screen without the minus sign. All right, so where we can use it, so imagine that you are going to create an application which is going to give you the deviation time from the actual time. Okay, so and it is going to show whether it was early or late, right? So let's see how to do it in action. So we are going to say estimate time 30, actual time equal to 35, 25, let's say 40, 20. Okay, and then we are going to use comprehensive list method to get the list of deviated time. I hope I'm spelling it correctly. Deviation. Okay, so we are going to say actual time minus. Do not worry, this error message is going to disappear shortly. Then estimated time, I'm going to say for actual time in actual times. Yeah, now we're going to use for loop for deviation in deviation time. Okay, say if deviation more than 0, then we are going to print okay, okay, yep, okay, late by 5 minutes. Then we are going to say if deviation less than So if we run this, we should be getting late by 5 minutes, then early by 5 minutes, okay, -5, which is saying we reached 5 minutes earlier, then late by 10 minutes and early by 10 minutes. All right, so that was the practical example of abs function. Okay, now we are going to look at round function. Okay, so the round function rounds a floating point number to a specified number of decimal places. Okay, it is very useful when you are trying to show like concise code for more readability, right? For better readability. Let's say 3 1 2 5, whatever it is. Okay, now you say round number, and we are going to say round then number. We should only be getting print number. All right. Oh, sorry, we should be having round number, not the number. All right, so it should be printed 3 on the screen. Okay, where you can use it, you can use it in e-commerce platform, right? So you can say it like okay, so you can use it like when you are building a e-commerce site, and you can display these numbers in a neatly manner. Okay, let's say that in action, in action, prices equal to, let's say 19.995, then 5 point let's say 498, then 3.179. Yeah, okay, we got these numbers, and then we are going to say rounded prices. Round price So for price in prices, print rounded prices. We should be getting 20.0, then 5.49, and then we can say 3.18. and if we change this, let's say 1995, then we should be having 2 decimal number. Okay, it's like getting yeah, there we go. So it'll be 1918, 5.49, and just to display a more neatly organized numbers or prices in your e-commerce website. All right, and then we are going to look at square root function. Okay, so how it works. So it is going to return the square root of a number. So first of all, we're going to say import math, then we're going to say number equal to 16, then we're going to say square root to math dot square root, and then say number. Okay, to say print root of number is square root. All right, we should be having 4. The square root of 16 is 4. All right, so you can also use that in a practical way. Suppose you are developing an educational software that can be used to create tools that is going to help students learn and understand mathematical concepts, such as finding the roots of quadratic operation. Okay, so if you say, I don't know if I am able to spell it correctly, quadratic roots math dot square root. Okay, now we for x in, let's say, 12. Okay, now we're going to print let me run it. Okay, so the square root of the numbers are 2. Then we got this. If we change it, let's say 25, and then let's say 16. Okay, so 2, 5, then we got this 4.0, 3, and all right, so that was the example of square root. You can use it in a practical way. Then we have another function, that is power of. Okay, so let me quickly look at that. Math.pow. So this function is going to raise a number to the power of another number. Let's say import math. Now we can say base number equal to 2, exponent equal to 3, and then power equal to math print all right, so that was, let's say, if I run it, we should be having 2 is raised to the power of 3. Okay, let me just, it does not make sense. 2 raised to the power, what is wrong with my English? Power of exponent is power. So let me, if I run it again, 2 raised to the power of 3 is 8.0. all right, so that was the example of power option or POW option. then we are going to look at that, how to use it in a practical way. Alright guys, now we are going to look at a practical example, so where we are going to use math.pow function to perform exponential calculations such as computing compound interest or modeling population growth. Okay, let's look at that in action. So we are going to say please bear with me, we have a power cut here. Final population equal to initial population into math. I just googled this formula online. Math dot okay, we forgot to import math. Okay, then we are going to say growth rate period. All right, and then we are going to say print the population after periods is alright. So if I run it, the population after 5 period is 161. Previously we had 100, then we are going to say 161, right? So that was the example of using a POW function. Okay, then we are going to say math dot factorial function, import math. So math dot factorial is going to return the factorial of a number. So let's say we have number equal to 5, then we're going to say factorial number equal to math dot factorial print the real of number is factorial number. All right, if I run it, we should be having the factorial of 5 is 120. Okay, now we are going to look at the example, practical example where we can use this. So in probability and statistics, math.factorial can be used for calculating combinations and permutations, which are fundamental concept in these fields. Okay, so let's look at that in action. So from math import factorial, we can also say import math. Okay, then we'll say say x5, then y3, factorial x factorial y x minus y, print the number of ways to choose the number of ways to choose 3 items from 5 is 10. So that was the example of factorial. Then we are going to look at import math.cell and math.float. So math.cell rounds a number up to the nearest integer, while math.float rounds a number down to the nearest integer. All right, so first we imported math, then we are going to say number equal to okay, I'm going to say number then we're going to say print copy and paste the floor. Alright, if I run it, we should be having 4.7 with the selling of okay, number 4.7 is 5 and the floor of 4.7 is 4. Okay, so that can be used in gaming applications. Okay, in order to display the score in a round of figure. Okay, so there we can use this ceiling and floor function. Now we are going to look at a practical real world example where we are going to build an application that is going to calculate monthly loan payments. Okay, let me just quickly remove it, and let's say import math to say function monthly payment to pass principal annual rate years. Okay, so we can say monthly rate is equal to annual rate divided by 12 divided by 100. Okay, months will be years into 12. Payment will be principal into monthly rate into math dot POW 1 plus monthly rate and months divided by math return payment. No principal and now we are going to say monthly payment okay principal annual rate years. Okay, let me quickly run it. Okay, we just need to print it. Print your monthly EMI is okay, so your monthly EMI is 532. If we round it as, let's say, math dot we should be having 533 531. All right, so okay, so that was the basic example or real world example, I mean to say, for math functions. We can how we can use math functions and all those math operations in Python to build real world examples. Okay, so alright guys, so today we learned about how we can use various math operations to build real world examples, right? So in Python, math functions are incredibly powerful and versatile. It will enable you to handle a wide range of calculations, from basic arithmetic to complex financial computations. Mastering these functions will significantly enhance your programming toolkit. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Till then, take care and stay happy. Bye for now.